Hi guys, I'm TheCubeSolver. I will be teaching you the different and faster ways to solve the last layer of a Mastermorphix. In this tutorial, I expect that you already know how to solve a Mastermorphix, and you are just here to learn to solve its last layer faster. Let's start. For the purpose of algorithm, this is the top side, this is the right side, this is the left side, and this is the front side. Now we will make a cross. You have to check if the edges are properly oriented. In a Mastermorphix, there are always at least two correct edges. Here's the question: how to know if it's in the correct position or not? You have to match it with the center here. All of the centers. If two edges match with the same center, just like this one, this green edge match with this green center, and the other edge matches with this center, then one of these two edges is wrong. It doesn't matter which, you just have to face the incorrect one and do this algorithm. Front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Now you have to check. For the green side, this green edge matches with this green center, and the other edge piece matches with a different center. Okay, if the green side is correct, that means the same for the blue side. But let's still check. This one matches with the center, and the other edge matches with the center here. Now this is another case for making the cross, or for having the cross. Now what if the edges involved are opposite to each other? These two green edges and these two blue edges. Now, okay, you can match it with the center here, and the other edge also matches with the center here. That means it is not good. One of this is wrong. So you may face the wrong one and do the algorithm twice. Front, right, up, right prime, up prime. I will not do the F prime and front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Okay, that's it. We're done. Now we have the cross. Don't mind the centerpiece for now. We'll take care of that later. Next, we will place the edges. I will just reorient this top side so that at least there are two correct edges, this blue and this green. Now, if the two correct edge pieces are opposite to each other, then do this algorithm. Right, up 180 degrees, right prime, up prime, right, up prime, and right prime. Now, the two correct edges are next to each other. Now, you will face the incorrect one at the front and the other one at the right. Same algorithm. Right, up 180 degrees, right prime, up prime, right, up prime, and right prime. And the top side, one more. Now, we already corrected the edges, but you might have a flipped center here. But fortunately, in this case, we don't have. If you have a flipped centerpiece wherein it should be turned 90 degrees counterclockwise. So in this case, it should be turned 90 degrees counterclockwise. Now be aware where to face the puzzle. Face it wherein the place for the three colored corner piece is on the left. So this is the place for the three colored corner piece. So it is just the algorithm for making the cross. It just has to be done twice. Front, right, up, right prime, up prime. I will not do the F prime in front anymore. Right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Now we'll go back, placing the edges. These two are correct. I will face this one on the front and the other one at the right. Right, up 180 degrees, right prime, up prime, right, up prime, and right prime, and the top side. You see, it's done. What if you have a flipped centerpiece, but the centerpiece should be turned clockwise instead? Be aware again where to face the puzzle. Face it wherein the place for the three colored corner piece is on the left. This is the place for the three colored corner piece. It is just the algorithm for making the cross again, and it just has to be done twice. But later on, we will change where to face in the middle of the algorithm. Of course, I will tell you when. Okay, let's start. Front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Now we will face the other center here. Front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Now I go back, placing the edges. Okay. Now, these two are wrong. I'll face this one at the front and the other one at the right. Same algorithm, right, up 180 degrees, right prime, up prime, right, up prime, and right prime, and the top side. Now it's done. As a matter of fact, if we did the same algorithm earlier, the algorithm for the 90 degrees counterclockwise, our centerpiece will now be flipped 180 degrees. So we still have to do another algorithm. By doing this latter algorithm, we are preventing to do multiple algorithms. Now in this case, we also have a flipped centerpiece, but it should be turned 180 degrees instead. So we may face any side and do this algorithm. This will be done 5 times. Right, up, right prime, up, 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 right, up, right prime, up. That's it. Now for placing the corners, you don't have to care about the orientation, just the placement for now. If you have no correct corner piece, face any side and do this algorithm. So in this case, you don't have any correct. This one should not be in here, this one also, and this two as well. So we may face any side and do this. Left prime, up, right, up prime, left, up, right prime, and up prime. Now, I'm sure we will have one correct in here. If you have one correct corner piece, like in this case, this is the only correct corner piece, place it at the right side at the front. But first, you have to assess the situation. If it's going clockwise, what I mean by going clockwise, we look at the puzzle like this. Okay, this one is fixed. Okay, if this piece will be put in here, it will be corrected. If this piece will be put in here, it will be corrected. As well as this piece, if it will be in here. Now, by assessing it, it is going clockwise. It should go clockwise. So we'll do the same algorithm facing this side. Left prime, up, right, up prime, left, up, right prime, and up prime. Okay, now what if it is going counterclockwise? Like in this case, if this piece will be put in here, it will be corrected. If this piece will be put in here, it will be corrected. As well as this piece, if it will be put in here. Now, we'll face the cube the same way, but we'll do a different algorithm. It's just quite different. Up, right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, and left. Okay, that's it. Next, we will now orient these corners. We'll do it by piece. Just be very careful with this one. Here is the algorithm. We'll start with this piece in here. Right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. Just repeat the algorithm if it's not yet still corrected. Don't worry about the other layers being messed up. It'll be solved eventually as you go on with the process. Now we just have to move forward to the next corner. Same algorithm, right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. Again, right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. And that's it. There might be a case wherein all of the corners are already corrected, but the other layers are still messed up. I'll show you. Okay, we'll do the algorithm here. Right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. Just repeat it. Right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. You'll see all of the corners at this last layer are already corrected, but the other layers are still messed up. Use another corner which only has one color and do the algorithm again. This is a corner also, but it only has one color. Just repeat the algorithm until it is corrected. Right prime, down prime, right, down, right prime, down prime, right, down. Okay, it's done. Just rotate the top layer. Now we're done. If you managed to solve it, leave a like in this tutorial, tell your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.